welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I created this pink glamorous cut crease with a touch of glitter. I have to say I'm very happy with the end result. I think it turned out really nice. And yeah, if you want to see how I created this, then keep on watching. So the first eyeshadow that I went in with is by Makeupgeek and it's called Simply Marlena. And I'm using this shade to create my crease. So whenever you create a cut crease, you always want a crease, obviously, and you can decide what kind of shape of crease you want. You can go for a round crease, you can go for a kind of crease with a wing or a swing, not sure how I can explain it, but I'm going for a crease with a little swing at the end. And this is always the first step, and I always like to begin with creating a harsh line, and later on I will blend this out. So now I'm using the Morphe 35B eye palette, and I'm using the lightest pink shade, and it's a matte shade, and I'm going to blend this all over in my crease. I'm also going over the line. This is not a step where you need to be very precise, just blend it all over your crease, and later on you will see that it has a very nice effect. So now I have blended it out even more, and you can see it looks way more soft as in the beginning. Now I'm going back in with the Simply Marlena eyeshadow. And I'm going once again over the crease line that I created before, because I want my crease to be a little bit more darker, because right now it's very light and I just want it to be darker, and that's why I'm going back in. I'm using a pencil brush by Sigma. Now I'm using a different brush, and this is the Morphe M506. I'm using that same Simply Marlena eyeshadow on it, and I'm just blending this all over the crease line again. And you still don't really need to be very precise. I used a very tiny brush. If you recreate this look and you use a bigger brush, then you need to be a little bit more precise, because you don't want the shade to be very high towards the brow bone. You really need to be in the middle. Now I'm going back in with that light pink shade from the Morphe 35B eye palette. And once again I'm just going to blend this in my crease all over all the shades that I just applied. This is just to make sure that there are no harsh lines, and yes, I just think it's very important to always go back with the lightest shade at the end. Now I'm done with my crease, and I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the lightest shade, I believe the NC15. And I'm going to apply this all over the eyelids and also right underneath the crease line to make it look very sharp and clean. Now I'm using the white shade from the Morphe 35B eye palette, and I'm going to press this in the beginning of my eyelid. Now I'm going back in with that light pink shade, and I'm going to press this right next to the white shade. And I'm using a MAC 242 brush, my favorite brush for blending eyeshadows on the eyelids. Not blending, pressing. And you can also go a little bit on top of the white shade to blend those shades into each other. Now I'm going in with this pink shade, and it has a kind of metallic finish. I made my brush a little bit wet because I wanted the shade to be very intense. I just wanted it to do its justice, and most of the time the shadow comes out much nicer when you make your brush wet. And I'm also going to softly apply this a little bit towards the end of the tail. Now again I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I just wanted to add a little bit of a special effect by creating a tiny line at the end of underneath the crease line. Now I'm going back in with the Simply Marlena eyeshadow by Makeupgeek, and I'm going to press this right underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm using that same Simply Marlena eyeshadow but with a different brush, and now I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm using Bling eyeshadow by Makeupgeek. I forgot to show it in my video, but this is a very nice shade for the tear duct area. Now I'm using a glitter from Certify, and I mixed it together with a glitter from Modus Cosmetics. So I used some MAC Mixing Medium Gel and I mixed these two glitters together. Now I'm pressing this right underneath the lower lash line. I will put the names of the glitters in the description bar. I think the combination of these two glitters look very nice with this eye look. I applied my lashes off camera, and the lashes that I'm wearing are called Fluffy from my own lash company called Anytude. For those who don't know, I have my own lash company. I sell silk lashes which are cruelty free. I don't sell lashes which are made of animal hair. And I have a special discount code for you guys. I will also link it down in the description bar in case you're curious. And the style Fluffy that I am wearing in this video, I love them so much. They are very intense, so for some of you, if you have really tiny eyes, this can be very intense. But for eye looks, they're amazing. As you can see, they just make the whole eye look complete in my opinion. Yes, but this is the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs up, and yes, if you want to see more of my videos, then don't forget to subscribe, and of course I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!